Alright, guys. Okay. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Uh, okay. Okay, cool. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I'm Robert RPG. Um, we're in Moonrise Towers, and we have to rescue Minthara. So she's currently in the prisons. And let me see here. I think... Yeah, okay. Decide Minthara's fate. Check on Minthara. So she's down here, which is the basement, like the dungeon, I assume. Disciples Zorel. I should talk to Disciples Zorel. What is this? What is Disciple Zorel? Alright, well, so we're at Moonrise Towers. You have to save Minthara. I've kind of explored, I think, the ground level here, like everything. As far as I know, I've like explored everything. Wonder, is there a way to get up there? What is that? Can I climb up that? Anyways. Yeah, so lots of stuff happened last time. I entered Moonrise Towers. We met the Zentrum merchant, Roa, who's here again. She was in the goblin camp. She's here again. Nice to see a friendly, or at least a familiar face. Not maybe she might not be friendly. Went over here, slaughtered all these goblins for Ketheric. But Ketheric took Minthara into the prison, into the dungeon, because she failed in finding the artifact, which I have. Actually, I think Shadowheart still has the artifact on her. So, ooh, what is this? We gotta get over here, I think. I gotta go check this out. Alright. But I gotta hurry. I don't think I want to explore the entire tower. I need to, like... I need to help Minthara. That's what I need to do.
I was a farrier in Desarin Valley. Then the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family will answer.
Monster lives in this tower.
Alright. Let's see here. Okay, so this is where I have to go down into the dungeon stairs. Ooh, I've got a parasite. Should I take it? See, none of these... I don't know if I want to do all this. Maybe I should give it to
Careful,
Astari. Alright, I don't know.
At least things have stayed interesting. Have to keep going.
Where to next?
I think we're going to, I have no idea. I don't know where we're going next. Ooh, I think that's new. Is this new? Sort by. Inventory equipment. I just got an update, so they just updated this game. So I'm trying to find out, like, what's new? Like, what did they add? There's this big patch. Arkansas, what are you doing around
It
here?
was an honor to walk the shadows at your side. A little more inviting here, though, eh?
Yeah. Kansas, man. He's a good egg. Alright, where am I going here?
It looks so small from here.
Dictated to Scribe Ianthus by General Ketheric. Druids meddling and meddlesome. I have a history with them that makes me wary of underestimating them. They will certainly not welcome the rise of the Absolute in their vicinity, and could become significant obstacles if we don't find a way to take them out of play. I speak here, for starters, of the Emerald Grove and of the Cloakwood Circle. Who's the Cloakwood Circle? I know who the Emerald Grove is. That's a grove of druids that we encountered at the very beginning of the game. But the Cloakwood Circle. I don't know. They cannot ease. Oh, I wonder if they're they're that other group of druids, the Shadow Druids or something. Or they cannot easily be defeated without a significant diversion of resources, but they can, perhaps, be neutralized from within. Druids, by their very nature, do not smile, yet thus value the balance of natural forces over the welfare of humanity in general. And in the extreme, this is expressed by the faction historically known as the Shadow Druids. Okay, that's them. Who favor a complete separation of the circles from what they regard as the ills of civilization. We shall identify the current leaders of the Shadow Druids, cultivate them with gifts while intimidating them with threats, and encourage them to see what the wisest and most prudent course is for the Druid circles to stand neutral as the army of the Absolute marches on the blighted cities of the civilized. Disciples Zarel shall select an appropriate agent to parley with the Shadow Druid leaders. Eventually, all shall be infected with tadpoles. Huh. Who's Zarel? I'll take it. Who is Zarel? Who's Zarel? I forgot. Let me see here. I need a moon lantern. Okay, we've reached Moonrise Towers. However, if we wish to travel the Shadow Cursed lands ourselves, we need to find protection from this curse. Help Amelie already did. Okay. Where's that? What is the Zurel? Who is Zurel? I don't know. All right, let's see. Inspiration. I think I'm out of inspiration. You have a maximum of 4. Acolyte, soldier, charlatan. Okay. All right. I don't know what mission that was, but see, it says Disciple Zarel. Oh, I think that might be in the dungeon. All right, let's all right, let's go. Time's ticking. We gotta save Minthara. All right, I think I'm out of. Let me check. I think I'm out of inspiration. So my plan is. Let's see, inspiration. Where is that listed? Where's the inspiration? Where do you find where do you find their inspiration? Where is it? It's got to be here, right? It's got to be somewhere here. Right? No? Oh, inspiration. Okay, I have 1.
Don't touch me.
Oh, he only has 1.
Assume nothing.
Liesel has 1.
No time to dally.
Alright, I think... Alright, I need, like...
Watch your back.
I need someone who can deceive and persuade. And that's gotta be a Astarian. +6. Oh, Charisma 0, though. But he's +6.
I crave blood.
Liesel, no way.
There's work to do.
Shadow Heart, no. Insight, though, that's pretty useful.
Still alive.
Me, +5. +5. I think I'm still the best to do it. Alright. I wonder if there's an elixir I can drink. That makes me cool. That makes me like really suave and likable. Alright, Featherfall, that's not going to do it. Hearthlight Bomb, that's not going to do it. Elixir Peerless Focus. Advantage on concentration saves and against being charmed. No, I don't need that. Speed, I don't need that. Oh, I have the artifact, okay.
My faith protects me.
Accuracy. Intellect. Does she need intellect? Why would she need intellect? Warped headband of intellect. What does intellect give you? So that'll bump it to 17. But who needs intellect? I think I need intellect, I think.
No one stopped me yet.
What do I have? Key of the Ancients? I don't need that. I don't need that.
What's next?
I need this thing. Warped headband. No, wait. I'm already pretty smart, though.
I wish to live in more interesting times.
What do I have? I'm intelligence 17. I already have intelligence 17.
Assume nothing.
All right, what now?
What am I to do?
Astarion, does he need? I don't know. I don't think it's useful to anyone. All right, let's get back to searching for like an elixir that'll bump up my charisma. Hill giant strength. It's the wrong attribute. Nope.
Assume nothing.
Lizelle, do you have anything? Colossus. Advantage on strength checks and saves. I don't need that. Mind reading. Read the thoughts of certain creatures while speaking with them. Might want to do that. Let me see. Yeah, let's do that.
Blackets will be done.
Let's do that. Is it a potion or an elixir? Let me see.
Well,
It's a potion, so I can't. I think it only lasts a little bit of time. I think it's like a. I can use it like once. All right. Well, I'll keep it ready. Okay. Anything else, Lizelle? Anything you got here? Get invisibility. I don't. That might help. I think we might. If we want to sneak her out. I don't think there's anything. All right. All right. Let's.
breathing, despite everything.
Let's do this. All right. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Oh, I'm encumbered. Let me get this. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. Let's head out.
Have seen everything.
Going the wrong way. This way.
One mind.
Why is there blood here? Why is there blood there? I don't know. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You ought to be kinder, to the prisoners, I mean. Only one of them can be elevated to true soul, should they accept the absolute.
Then I shall have to keep busy praying for mercy from other gods, won't I?
Be a dear and strike me deaf. Our guests are especially sobby today.
Let's search these. I don't think I'm gonna find anything here. All right, there's nothing over here. Let's keep going.
And not a single one came back down from the tower. Must have
Where are these
been
people?
unworthy.
Don't get too close to the prisoners. They're desperate enough to try anything.
All's well here. The cargo from below has already been taken to the docks.
What cargo? Can I go out into the docks? Is that allowed? I'm going. Are these the docks? I forgot.
I sought to reach a creche and be rid of these
Oh, God.
tangos. Now we stalk forgotten lands haunted by darkness. I'm going to my people. If you have any sense, you will follow.
No, Lizelle, don't go.
Options. Knowing that should Lae'zel depart alone for the crash, she could fall to the curse.
Lizelle, don't leave. I can't intimidate, man. I can intimidate. Forget the crash. We've reached... I don't know, which... Should I intimidate her? I'm evil, so... Should I try the evil option? Do I dare? I can't go back to the creche. Like, it's either... I got two options there. I can jump in the machine and get purified. Not gonna happen. I don't think that's good. The other thing I can do is hand over the artifact to the commander there. I don't want to do that. So those are my only two options. And please, I'm not going to the creche. Can I see what the DC is? They don't tell me the DC. Huh. If I had good sense, I'd slit your throat for defying me. You're staying with me. Oh shoot! Dang.
You would threaten Lae'zel of Kalir. How unusual. How satisfying. You bared your teeth and sprayed your venom. A threat to be savored. Very well. Let's see what this moonrise illuminates.
Let's go, Lae'zel. That's kind of weird. I guess you gotta play, like, rough with Lae'zel.
Enjoy the view. This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day.
Who's talking?
If this place ever gets a clear day.
This guy?
I'm afraid you missed the ship, Trousseau. But there'll be another along soon enough. We're already stacking the cargo.
Where the ship's heading?
Baldur's Gate. The army marches overland. But we sent some friends ahead to smooth the way.
What cargo are they bringing?
Nothing of note. Just supplies for the battle ahead. I've already checked it twice over.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Alright, let's keep walking around. I can't open any of these. Let's talk to this guy. Zealot Arden, what do you have to say, my friend?
Stand clear of the cargo. Respectfully, Trousseau.
What's so important about these boxes?
They're not to be opened until they reach the city. The Absolute smiles on them that follow orders. And I don't plan on being a guard for long, Trousseau.
You definitely have the attitude of a true soul, at least.
Thank you.
Alright, so I can't... Alright, so this shipment is gone. Alright. Is there someone else I can talk to? Who's this? Astarion. My friend. Astarion, my friend. Do what you do, and, steal some stuff, my friend. Steal some shit. Alright. Come on, my friend. Let's do it. You got this. Oop. Alright, so it's just like items, I think. Uh-oh. What's going on?
What can I do for you, my friend?
Uh-oh, there's a bug. I think. Alright. Can I talk to this person?
Feel free to haul a few boxes. We need all the hands we can get.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Alright, everyone gather up, my friends. That looks pretty important, right? I don't know why I'm sneaking around. Don't mind me. Oh, it's doing it again. Okay. Ooh. What is over here? Should I go over here? I don't know. I don't have a moon lantern, though. I don't want to go over there. I don't have a moon lantern. Oh, okay. She's going. Alright. Alright, there's like nothing. Alright, is there anything over here? There's a hole. You know what? I bet...
were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an unexpected weakness. A longing for acceptance and affection from a mortal.
You have no right!
We have every right.
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours. Not strong as you remember it, but fractured, disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again.
Alright, what am I... I expected her to be dismembered, disappointed. I could say this ends now, and so do you, and just slaughter them, but... What are you doing to her?
We are erasing her.
Alright, so... I don't want to say excellent, I'd like to watch. That means they're gonna wipe her mind or whatever. Is this really why she's a valuable asset? Oh, let's do one of these. I can deceive... deception. I've been instructed to handle this prisoner myself.
No, this is our duty.
Peace, sister. Let us observe the true soul's methods. Perhaps we can learn from them. Her mind is yours. Break it.
What should I do? Alright, I'll reach out for Minthara's mind.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex. A psionic storm with Minthara at its center.
Cannot hide. Submit. Embrace.
Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute.
Okay, push past the presence towards Minthara. I have to do wisdom? Are you kidding me? Alright, come on, baby. Dang it! That's my last inspiration. Ooh, I just barely made it. Oh my god.
The storm, you reach the nexus of her mind. It is a wound, bleeding raw emotion and shattered memories. But she senses your arrival.
You came. I prayed that you would. But there are no gods left to me. This thing that speaks inside me, it has all but destroyed me. But it fears you. Even so, I cannot resist it while my tormentors live.
I have a plan. Fake obedience, and the guards will leave without raising the alarm.
I didn't dare hope. I owe you more than my life. I would prefer to make these bastards bleed. But I trust that you speak from caution rather than cowardice. I will put my faith in you and pretend to be their slave.
Her mind fills with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Is it done? I
did not feel her mind break.
Hold on, guys. All right. Intimidation, because I reshaped her. If it is breaking you desire, I can snap you like a twig. Ooh.
No. My sister only meant to compliment your delicate work.
Indeed. Seems I have a bit to learn yet. We ought to return to our posts, sister. There'll be plenty more prisoners to practice on.
An ill thing to let an enemy show their back and live.
Let it go. You can plot your revenge once we're free.
Prudent. Let us go, then. I will be your mute and faithful slave. For now.
Alright, step one. Step one is done. So let me save. Why is it like this? Why is this interface like this? What is going on? Game menu. No? Okay, so I go to Shadowheart and it's fine. I go to me and it's like... Alright. Oh no, I think it's supposed to be... Am I losing my mind? Is it supposed to be like this interface? Like you don't have... No, it says space, skip. Can I skip? Alright, whatever.
A torture rack. Chilling to behold. And even more so to imagine the horror its victims must have endured.
What is it? What's wrong?
Hello, my dear.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Speak your mind. I'm listening.
What is this? I can't, like... What is going on? Alright. I can't, like... Yeah, I figured... What is going on? What is going on?
This way. Might as well take a look. Better take that.
Alright, scroll of hold person. And scroll of false. What is false line? I think that's you gain 7 temporary hit points. I think it's a divine spell. I think it's for like clerics and stuff. Right? Ugh, are you kidding? Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, guys.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do.
Oh, God. Oh, wait. What? I think she serves rather well as my personal servant, don't you? Just look at her. You've nothing to fear from this drooling idiot.
The guard is happy to let you pass. Minthara is rather less happy about your choice of words.
Leave quickly. I cannot hold my fury for long.
Alright. Alright, let's go. Man, this is messed up. Like, man, my... Hold on. I don't know what's going on with this interface. Like, why is it doing this? Yeah, like if I pick...
Let's try this way.
Alright. Alright, let's like walk around. What's over here? Is anyone in here? No.
Damn straight. Without me, everything will be for naught. The Iron Hand gnomes must succeed.
Here we go.
Nimble. Check for gaps, cracks, anything.
Your conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for disciple Balthazar's attention only.
What are these prisoners gonna do? Talk me to death?
Your reasoning is hard to argue with. You're free to speak to the prisoners.
You ordered that guard about as if you were the Absolute herself. What do you want with us? Exactly.
I could help you get out of here for a price.
Were I to get such help, I'd be appreciative. But why would a true soul be offering?
You'll owe me a favor after. Besides, I never liked prisons much.
Me neither. Nasty little boxes, too often used to quash genius. I reckon you and I were meant to meet. I'm Wilburn.
I'm Astarion. Pleasure to meet you.
We've a plan, but all the determination in the world is nothing without the right equipment. We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do. even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars. But for the love of Gerdor, make sure a guard doesn't see you, or we're both done for.
Alright, so what?
I feel it. Hollow behind the back wall, and beyond... water.
I'd bet my last copper there's a pier nearby.
This could be our chance, sir.
In case of Warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do, even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars, but for the love of Gardel, make sure a guard doesn't see you, or we'll both be done for. I got a pickaxe. Alright.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Eager for battle.
I could give him the hammer. Staver of Skulls. Yeah. I don't know what's my plan here. I have no idea. What's my plan in Moonrise Towers? I have to find a way to get rid of this parasite. That's what I need to do. Dude, I don't know what's going on with this interface.
Indolence breeds madness.
Pretty sure I have a pickaxe somewhere.
Breathe. I've got you.
Unless this evil...
Rotten lemon. Poison, 10 turns, okay. Poison, 10 turns, okay. Alright, hold on. Let's see, maybe if I restart the game, maybe that'll... If I restart the game, maybe that'll fix this interface thing. So I'm gonna... see, let me restart this. Alright, now going back in. Alright, while it's loading, I'm gonna grab something else to drink. Alright. Alright, yeah. Okay, that fixed it. Perfect. Can I jump up here? Too high. Alright. How do you get over here? Alright.
Can't slow down.
What is it? What's wrong?
Alright, I guess we'll just walk out this way. Maybe we can, like, avoid that area. Let's go this way.
with them, or I will.
We heard she'd been escorted from her cell. Not that she could leave the tower.
The general ordered that she be repurposed, not freed.
Okay, so what do I need to do here? She's entirely repurposed and has no will of her own.
Excellent. Hers was a difficult mind to erase, no doubt. She was fierce and erratic.
I live to serve.
As loyal as a golem. Use her well.
Dude, that's not good.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose. Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby?
Tell her where to find your camp.
Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
Alright, we did it. We did it, guys. Alright.
No time to dally.
Well, hello.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Breathe deep and move.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind.
I can help you fix it.
The best cure is vengeance. For both of us. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear.
You'll join me in this battle then?
Not only this battle, but all that come after. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least.
Of course, you'll be a valuable ally.
Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we lay together. Now I know it was the prism that silenced the Absolute in those moments, not you. But it was not the prism that held me and touched my mind and body. That was you.
Now that you're free, we can spend more nights together.
For now, we will travel together and fight together. In time, perhaps we will lie together again. Kind words do not always come easily to me.
Her entire being joins with you for a moment, and you see all that she is. Dangerous, cunning, wounded, brutal, paranoid, and utterly loyal to those she trusts. And you have earned that trust, along with a small measure of her affection. It is a rare thing, well hidden in the cold fortress of her mind. And it is precious.
Together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
Sleep well. We will venture forth together come morning.
I would gladly join you in the fight. Leave one of your other allies here, and I shall.
Alright, well, not yet. I gotta get a pickaxe. Let's see what these people have to say about Minthara.
Minthara is something of a closed book, but I suspect a heart of gold lurks beneath that stern countenance. Once she gets to know me, I'm sure she'll open up. She's just waiting for someone ready to listen.
Man, look at Minthara's camp. He's got some skulls and blood. A wooden bowl filled with blood. A glowing bulb. Some kind of map here. Some, what the heck is this? Spices? Or mushrooms or something? Some glowing gems. Crystals or whatever. A glowing bulb. Some glowing mushrooms. Interesting. Alright, Gale's. Oh, he's got like a telescope and crystal ball, separatory funnel. Makes sense. Oh, here's the chest. Okay. Let's grab. What is this? Do I have a pickaxe? Come on, tell me I have a pickaxe somewhere.
Aren't you from the north?
Where's the... There it is. Okay. Toss deep delver at them. I need a pickaxe. Please tell me I have a pickaxe somewhere. Could buy one. Okay, let's buy one. Let's buy one.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family will answer. Eventually.
Ever at your service.
Assume nothing.
An honor, true soul. We should leave, and soon.
That is the plan, Nichols.
There's something evil here. Below.
Breathe. I've got you.
Unless this evil can get us out of here, I don't want to hear about it.
What a day. Tricks.
All right, what now?
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
How delicious. Fine.
These things have stayed interesting.
Keep your distance, darling. On the hunt. This way.
Let's get going.
Keep a blade close.
Still alive, so that's progress.
It's only a matter of time till we're served up to the necromancer on a platter.
We'll get you to Baldur's Gate, sir.
Damn straight. That'll be everything for you.
You spark of the familiar. Do I know you, true soul? Perhaps not. Your face is rather bland. Regardless, know this. I am the warden. The prisoners are my charges, and I answer to disciple Balthazar himself. Stay on my good side.
Alright, let's detect thoughts. Dang it.
You are no true soul. I'll kill you, traitor!
Great. Alright, maybe let me. I think if you... I mean, I guess I could fight my way through the entire tower, but... I don't know. Alright, let's just,
My step.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer.
Friends, right? Or one? I live the absolute.
Don't bloody feel like it all of a sudden.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing.
Arcana.
quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid.
Let's reach in.
Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
What in the hell's... Oh no, not again.
It's a trap!
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now.
Go limp and ride it out. Let's do that. I think that's a bad decision, but let's try it.
You stop resisting, your arm bending with the movement of the flesh. And suddenly, an opening appears. With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried I'd have to get involved. Now, let's keep our hands to ourselves, hmm?
Just a pinch of... hallucinogen.
Brothers, sister, pray with me while we wait.
Alright, let's go upstairs. Let's see what's up here.
Wide, gaping sockets that see nothing. And still they seem to watch you.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I.
See, you like to handle underlings physically, so do I. Sounds like being your... I don't want... Got any... I don't want to punish more underlings. What should I say? Sounds like being your underling would be quite enjoyable.
For a while. But I get bored of people awfully quickly. Let's see if you can hold my interest.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Let's distract her. So should I distract her with Lae'zel or Minthara? Let's do Minthara.
How curious. I've only ever known Minthara to moan with pleasure when somebody's losing a limb. She must have liked you. Such a shame she'll never smile again. But I'll enjoy the memory of this moment. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Show me the power. Everything. What exactly do you want? Everything? What exactly do you want?
To take without asking. To feel without doubting. And to kill without consequence. In a word, freedom.
That's a little abstract. Show me something real.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again?
She's gonna kill
She gave me
someone.
the power to cut the thread of life with a
Oh
thorn.
no, she's gonna kill someone. Jesus Christ.
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Who's saying that? Oh, Dream Visitor. Okay. live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
I aided Nair in the Underdark. He saw the same thing Balthazar does.
Yes, and he failed to find it. Little wonder he hasn't returned here. You've seen how the General deals with incompetence. They bleed. No doubt he's chasing after Balthazar in the dark. I hope he finds him. They're likely to tear one another to pieces. If they do, Balthazar will pull himself back together again. Nier won't. His usefulness has expired. But your utility to our cause has only just begun.
You said you lost contact. What do you mean?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
So how do I protect myself? Can you give me a lantern? What exactly was this relic he was sent to retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
Failed insight, alright. What if Balthazar's dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
Understood, I'm ready to head out.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
It is not your time yet, Blessed One. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
I've heard that those lucky few come back changed.
You are already changed, true soul. Hearing her voice is what brought you here. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more.
Her words are diplomatic, but her face betrays her true feelings. Utter contempt for you and all your kind.
Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
You don't believe I'm worthy?
I believe you will find your rightful place in her design. Either you will ascend, or you will fall. And I find use for even the fallen. I hope that is some comfort to you.
Absolute prayer book. Thank Gloric is dead. Zorel's personal reminder. Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. Needs someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged the thing to high hells, perhaps hobgoblins. Alright. So it's trapped. Alright, Balthazar's moon lanterns over here. This ancient map depicts the area surrounding Moonrise Towers in detail, depicting a profusion of local fauna, deer, rabbits, black bears, and flora. Special emphasis placed on areas for prolific foraging. Missive from Ketheric.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Alright, chill. Yeah, I'll behave. Marcus, I assume no explanation is needed for just how rare these appendages are, and I trust you shall make good use of them. You have a golden opportunity to please the general. Do not squander it. Access to the unwilling donor has proven difficult since the harvesting, but if I'm afforded the opportunity, I shall pass along your gratitude. Balthazar. I assume B is Balthazar. Okay. Reminder, acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any requests to borrow from them must be given to me in advance and are like to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure you serve her still. So don't go through the bookshelf. Note, install a drain beneath library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones, and it will rust the spikes besides. The line slashes through the above, the same hand, and fresh ink below. Disregard, the smell gives me sweet dreams. Alright. Okay.
That might be worth a look.
Watch your back. Don't linger.
Looking ahead. I spy with my little eye. Yeah, nothing of note, really.
Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling as archery, skirmishers, and war cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as disciplined phalanxes armed with half-pikes, and even the ones who can't be trained to march in step can serve as prime catapult fodder. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is their profound respect for their priests, who lead the tribe members in the worship of all-conquering Meglubiet. Therefore, let the high priests of the 7 tribes of the southwest Sword Coast be invited to a grand council, a feast where they will be well-fed, well-foddered, and well-lubricated with jugs of plonk laced with a mild paralytic. The priest will awaken with new guests in their crania and be led to docile devotion to a new and greater god than Meglubiet, the Absolute. And trust me, when the priests go, their warriors will fall. Guess it worked. So where is this lantern? Where is this lantern?
If not over, then through.
Where? Maybe have to like. Guess I can't go through that door. Is that the idea? So where's the moon lantern? Oh, there it is. All right.
Someone there? Should be easy.
When you poison a foe, heal yourself for 1d4 hit points. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, let's, I guess you can have it.
No one's stopped me yet. Don't waste a step.
The tower doesn't stink like an overstuffed cemetery. Which means Balthazar hasn't returned. So why are you here instead of out there looking for him?
Alright, alright.
Ever at your service.
All right, let's sell some stuff and get my pickaxe. I don't know how I'm gonna get it to that gnome, but start with the Starian.
Assume nothing.
My faith will guide me.
An honor, true soul.
Like its will be done.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
All right, let's try to get this pickaxe. No.
Have to keep going.
We should leave. And soon.
That is the plan, Nichols.
There's evil here. Below. Down. Down.
I've got you.
Unless this evil can get us out of here, I don't want to hear about it.
Let's keep to the shadows. What to do with haste?
You spark of the familiar. Do I know you, true soul? Perhaps not. Your face is rather bland. Regardless, know this. I am the warden. The prisoners are my charges, and I answer to disciple Balthazar himself. Stay on my good side.
You must confiscate lots of interesting things from the prisoners.
Indeed. But all are kept out of reach and under constant surveillance in the office above. Prison security is my highest priority. A pity you're already failing then.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
Alright, let's try to deceive. Would you look at that? My map's upside down. I should have turned right at the crossroads.
Your words are enough to resolve the matter. Still, you need to leave. Should you transgress again, your efforts to talk yourself out of trouble will be of little use.
Alright, alright. I'll leave. Jeez. Alright, so I think I'm gonna try to get... I'm gonna try to... Okay, let's cast Grant Flight. Bestow the ability to fly upon yourself or an ally. Okay, so I think Lae'zel, you could probably jump it, right?
Repositioning. There is work to do.
What's this? On my way.
Alright, so let's, what should I do? So what can he do?
Blackets will be done. Eager for battle.
Never a dull moment. I've got a long road ahead. Need to find a way forward.
There's a boat over here. So...
Action, not reaction.
Still breathing, despite everything. Swift as my feet can carry me. That's curious. Looks empty.
Damn straight.
Alright, let me see if I can...
Eager for battle.
Alright, let me see if I can,
Make it to Baldur's Gate! I must!
No time to rest. Very well.
Boat's good to go. All that's left is to ship off. My plan for now is to hide out on the water. Unless you have a better idea.
I don't, but I'll join you on the boat. We'll see where we end up. Oh, shoot. What the heck? Commence battle. Oh, no. Alright, I guess we have to kill these guys now.
boat is free! Hurry!
Time for some bloody work.
Swift and lethal. In my best interest.
Boat's ready to go, with or without you. Onward.
Boat's free! Get over here! Noise! I must leave! Get to the boat, now!
Another step forward.
What are you doing? Get to the boat or I'm gone.
Take two.
Stop dawdling! Get to the boat, or I'll leave you behind!
I need to get these guys out. I'm gonna have to face them. Otherwise.
Wait. The Iron Hand gnomes thank you. Ha! Your sacrifice will be remembered.
They just left without me. All right, well, let's I'm not gonna be stranded there. Then, if I don't leave on the boat, I have to fight my way through the entire tower, basically.
Assume nothing. Taka.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Indolence breeds madness.
This is it.
All right, I gotta slow these guys down.
Stop the evil ones! Stone, help me free the boat.
Where are you going, dude? All right. Let's redo it again.
Enough waiting. I crave blood. Show no mercy. Proceed.
I must make it to Baldur's Gate. I must.
It ends. Not as bad as it could have. Light on my feet.
This is
Not now.
This boat.
All right, let's slow these guys down. Let's see what would slow these guys down. What do I got here? Arrow of Darkness.
No choice but to keep going.
Stop, you evil ones! Stone, help me free the boat.
I'm ready. You are not allowed to die.
Take your...
What is that?
make it hurt. Stay on my feet.
Need to act fast.
He can't be healed? Arrow of Ilmater? That's messed up.
Blasted chains! Keep the bastards off me!
I'll try. God.
Let's end this.
Missed! Come on.
On I go.
Boat's free! Get over here!
This will do nicely.
Survival is all that matters.
Your journey through the darkness has brought you to land at last.
Hold there! You can't just land and start unloading strangers. They're procedures, damn it! No one gets in without being tested. Commander Jaheira's orders. We'll process this lot, but you need to come with me. The commander will want a word.
Oh god.
The guard insists that you meet with their leader, a harper by the name of Jaheira.
I'm wearing an absolute outfit. That's not good. Fascinating. Both your command of magic and its technical implementation are impeccable.
A good start. But you've told me something I already know. Tell me something I don't.
I'm trying to defeat the absolute. Where the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? Please, I've already saved some people imprisoned by the absolute cultists. I'm here to help.
An act of kindness or a clever decoy? Luckily, I know how to find out which. This is
Great.
why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind.
Great.
You should never have come here, true soul.
A preposterous experiment. The tadpole could be reacting to anything. Let me go.
Wizards. Always talking, never knowing when to be quiet. It'll hurt less if you hold still. I mourn for whoever you were before the Absolute infected you.
Stop! Hold on, Jaheira. I think I know this one.
His eyes meet yours. There's no recognition there, just a sick intensity as his voice reverberates in your mind.
If you want to survive this, then trust me. One true soul to another. He's infected. Aye. But he's not with the cultists. Helped me fight them off a while back, in fact.
Is this true?
He's right. Mind flayers infected me, but they don't control me.
Is that possible?
I'm not showing her the artifact. I work in mysterious ways.
Enlighten me. Now.
I know it's hard to trust anyone right now, but believe me, I'm not an absolute cultist. Can I do this?
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I didn't. To destroy the Absolute in its lair, Moonrise Towers.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
God's blood, this is heavy. It's for a good cause. Aye. Our asses.
Not the cheeriest of inns, this place. But I suppose the mortal peril lurking just past the firelight is liable to put a dampener on the mood.
The light here warms my skin, cleanses my lungs. A welcome change from the surrounding shadow.
Chihiro wants to know about...
Gods! I never thought I'd be so relieved to find a light in the darkness. Or to see so many harpers clanking about.
These boots have seen everything.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone or steel.
Alright, you know what? Let's
I wish we had a bloody army.
Let's go to camp.
Don't touch me.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation.
All right.
Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind.
All right. I gotta take a quick break. I'm gonna get more water, and then we'll continue this conversation with Minthara. And we will break them. It's time for revenge.
Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear.
Any suggestions on how we kill an invulnerable man?
All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketheric's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least.
Of course, you'll be a valuable ally.
Thank you. I knew you were different to other true souls when we lay together. Now I know it was the prism that silenced the Absolute in those moments, not you. But it was not the prism that held me and touched my mind and body. That was you. For now, we will travel together and fight together. In time, perhaps we will lie together again. Kind words do not always come easily to me.
Her entire being joins with you for a moment, and you see all that she is. Dangerous, cunning, wounded, brutal, paranoid, and utterly loyal to those she trusts. And you have earned that trust, along with a small measure of her affection. It is a rare thing, well hidden in the cold fortress of her mind. And it is precious.
Together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
Sleep well, we will venture forth together come morning. Tell me what you know about Ketheric's power first.
General Thorm would have the world believe that his invulnerability is a gift from the Absolute. That is a lie, intended to impress those who flock to the cult's cause, and to strike fear in the minds of those who stand against the Absolute. I believe Thorm draws his power not from a divine source, but an arcane one. I suspect it is the very relic that Balthazar has been sent to retrieve. We must find the necromancer and claim what he seeks, or destroy it. Now, rest. We will need our strength for what lies ahead. I would gladly join you in the fight. Leave one of your other allies here, and I shall.
Alright, I'm thinking she's a paladin, I think. What is she? She's a drow. I think she's a paladin. Dual wielder. Is she a fighter, maybe? Alright, well, I think Lae'zel...
Can't afford to stay idle.
The drow is unpredictable, uncompromising. I respect her almost as much as I distrust her. Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
You wish to consult me?
I'd like you to join me.
Good. I do not like to stand idle. You wish to consult me?
Do you remember all that you did in the Absolute's name?
I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded.
Remember the Grove, you seemed to enjoy taking all those lives.
The tadpole. The Absolute. They work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice. The best choice. Even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The Absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable.
Curious to hear your thoughts about our companions.
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind?
Shadowheart?
It would have been better for us had she embraced Shah and claimed the power of the goddess. But it is better for Shadowheart to be free of that poisonous influence.
What do you have against Shar?
The Night Singer has some admirable qualities. Far more than her insipid sister. But her followers are repressed. Take the child Shadowheart. She does not even know who she is, but still manages to pity herself. The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, in most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all.
What do you make of Astarion?
He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave.
Are you worried? Astarion's no slave. He'll be a slave to his bloodthirst as long as he lives.
And while you live, you'll be enslaved to your appetites and hungers. We all feed on something, and if we are deprived of it, we will fight for it. But Astarion is not only bound to his needs and desires, he is still bound to something more powerful. His master, he will only be free when Cazador is dead. And that is as it should be. When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well.
How do you and Lae'zel get along?
I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were raiders. They croaked out pleas for mercy in their alien tongue as they died. Meeting Lae'zel makes me wish I knew more of their culture.
It doesn't surprise me that you feel an affinity with otherworldly raiders. Gith and Longsworn drow have much in common.
To one who only sees the surface of things, perhaps. You should look deeper. There is a fanaticism in the Loth swarm that lends itself to chaos. They turn their blades on one another as readily as on outsiders. The Gith have stricter hierarchies and stronger commitment to a single cause. Even now, infected and far from home, Lae'zel stays true to the cause. That shows resolve.
We spent much time with Gale.
The wizard? No.
Don't you like wizards?
Don't sulk. I admire your mastery of the weave, but I have known many wizards. In my experience, they do not usually live long enough to make the effort of befriending them worthwhile. Either the enemy recognizes they are a threat and kills them swiftly, or their curiosity leads them to combust while experimenting with the limits of magic. Present company excluded, of course. I'm sure you will live to a ripe old age. Gale, however, is already in a state of suspended combustion, thanks to that orb between his ribs.
She's very insightful. She speaks the truth. I mean, all of them. I can't say that she's wrong on any of these. Her assessment of any of the NPCs. Or any of my companions, I should call them. Not NPCs. They're my companions, I guess. Is Ketheric truly invulnerable?
I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, he was everything a general should be. A charismatic leader with a brilliant strategic mind. And when the fighting began, he led his troops from the front and cut through the enemy like a scythe through stalks. Blows and arrows rained down on him, and before long, his face was a mask of blood. But he did not fall. He did not even falter. When we won the day, Ketheric's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked.
How's that possible?
I have lived long enough to know that few things are impossible in this world. Ketheric's power is a rare thing, though. I have never seen its like. The necromancer Balthazar is Ketheric's chief advisor. One who has mastery over the dead may well be able to help the living cheated. He is usually in his laboratory, elbow deep in offal, or clinging to his master's side. If he left Moonrise, his mission must be urgent. We should ransack his chambers and see what secrets he keeps for the great general.
You're a paladin. What's the nature of your oath?
I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Loth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute.
It is a noble purpose.
It is not noble, it is necessary. If we do not destroy the cultists, they will destroy everything. We are all that stands between this world and annihilation. You need
All right,
my
Minthara.
expertise.
I think I might. All right, let's see here. What are you good at? Athletics, armor, Heavy armor, light armor, medium armor, shields, simple weapons, martial weapons. Okay, she's a fighter. Let's see, what does she have? She has Divine Sense, gain advantage on attack rolls against celestials, fiends, and undead. Lay on hands, use your blessed touch to heal a creature or cure it of all diseases and poisons. Inquisitor's Might, you or an ally's weapon attacks deal an additional 2 radiant damage and can daze enemies for 1 turn. Dancing Lights, eliminate a 9-meter radius. Soul Branding, bestow the Absolute's flames on a creature. Its movement increases by 1.5 meters, and its next attack deals an additional 3 to 9 fire damage. That's pretty useful. Cool. Paladin. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's level up first. Let's level. Alright, Minthara. Let's see what we got. What is this? Actions. Divine Smite. Divine Smite reaction. Okay. Divine Smite critical reaction. Okay. Alright, so I get some spells. What is this? Like, oh, these are all the spells I get. Gained a passive fighting style. What is that? Adopt a particular style of fighting as your specialty. I don't know what. When you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack, that die is rerolled. Dueling. When you're wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed, so in one hand and new weapon in the other, you deal an additional 2 damage with that weapon. You can carry a shield in your free hand and still gain this bonus. Protection. When you have a shield, impose disadvantage on an attack against your allies when you are within 1.5 meters. You must be able to see the attacker. When you have a shield, impose disadvantage on an attack against your allies when you're... Oh, that's pretty powerful. Defense. You gain +1 bonus to armor class while wearing armor. I don't know. What is she? Is she like... I think she's... I think she's protection more, right? I should do protection. Great weapon fighting. When you have a shield, impose disadvantage on an attack against your allies when you're within. I think it's like a reaction or something. So it's protecting your ally. Just go with defense. I think +1 to armor class. Alright, which spells do I want prepared? I think that's good. Ooh, lay on hands. Alright, I get a feat. Alright, so what does she want to do? Warcaster? Advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration on a spell. You can also use a reaction to cast. It's pretty good. Toughness. Mobile movement speed increases difficult terrain. Heavy armor master, I might do that. But she's not wearing heavy armor, so I might do just ability increases, yeah. Let's do that. So I can increase strength and charisma or constitution. Let's do charisma. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. I should have done Constitution. Because she casts with Wisdom, I think. Right? Is her... I think her spell casting ability is Wisdom. Is that right? Whatever. Alright, I think it is Charisma. I think her... I think she has a AC of 20.
My faith protects me.
I hope this is important. For your sake. Advance. By my oath.
How delicious.
Yes. What now? Moving out.
What path lies before me?
Minthara is something of a closed book, but I suspect a heart of gold lurks beneath that stern countenance. Once she gets to know me, I'm sure she'll open up. She's just waiting for someone ready to listen.
You'll join me soon, Gale. Don't worry. I think you're next up.
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us, and now we've welcomed her along. We're nothing if not magnanimous.
Ah, my
good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
All right. Let's talk to Asterion.
I want to be clear. Letting Minthara tag along with us was your idea, so if you wake up with a dagger to your throat, that's on you.
Jealous you're no longer the least trustworthy person in our camp?
Excuse me. I'm sorry for looking out for our collective hides. But fine. Take her if you wish. Just know I'll be resting with one eye open.
All right, so let's kind of investigate this sort of Harper stronghold a little bit.
Looking ahead.
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating. It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever. Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy to a true soul. Or whatever it is you are.
Time to press ahead.
Go safely.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just...
If Jaheira trusts you, I trust you. But I'll be damned if a bug brain doesn't creep me out.
Our asses.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
See any movement out there?
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Anything I'd take off your hands at no cost to myself?
Cheeky. But, since you're asking...
Oh, I got a supply pack. Cool.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
Let's see your wares. Okay, so let me see if I can get heavy armor for...
Fresh orders?
Let's see. Hat of Inhibited Jashigo. I don't think I need that. Ooh, shield. That's cool. Advantage on wisdom saving throws. Shield of Devotion. Dang, that's way too expensive. Can't afford that. Ooh, Cloak of Protection. That's a good one. Let's take that. I don't have...
Reporting.
Yeah, she needs better gloves, I think. I'm looking for like heavy armor, so what kind of heavy armor? Splint armor? I think she has pretty good armor. Right. All right. So I'm not really sure. I'm trying to figure out like what should I arm Minthara with? I'm thinking like,
Do we have a target?
oh, she needs a bow. That's what she needs. Is there like an awesome bow? Crossbow, maybe? She's a drow. I think drow like crossbows. Yeah, she needs a bow, I think. I'm thinking like I'm thinking like a two-handed weapon. Because she's replacing basically Lae'zel right now, at least in the party, so she needs to be able to like deal damage. She does have a lot of smite, so okay. Maybe I could get javelin. She can get a javelin. Alright, well, I'll come back later.
Take care now.
Let me give...
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around.
He's still encumbered? Alright, let's get rid of these potatoes then.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
We can keep going a little longer now.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
I'll smell the wine.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
Clothgrass, a rare specimen found in the Moonshade Isles that must be shorn under a full moon. I'm honored you'd go to such efforts for me.
You know more of the herb than I do, it seems. Except for how it tastes, perhaps.
Decline. Let's drink it.
Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
I see now why you spiked my wine.
Just answer the question.
Yes, the parasite is giving me powers I never had before. It's changing me for the better.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
What happened to me being the godsend you've been praying for?
That was a public display of hope, despite private reservations. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Ketheric Thorm. I encountered him in Moonrise Towers.
You were the one who rescued those the Absolute had imprisoned. You were courageous to brave the depths of Ketheric's stronghold. I suppose you know about Ketheric then. His invincibility. That we'll never cleanse this place until he's made to bleed. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself.
only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Seems like I'll be doing most of the heavy lifting.
You're the only one who can get inside the towers. You were born for this mission. Or made for it, rather. Besides, you need this. You need to heal yourself of your infection. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. Before you go, there's somebody else you should meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Well, let me check this light. Is it too... Ooh, it's a little bright. Alright. Here we go. Minthara neutral, okay.
You wish to consult me?
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
Okay, so I got the party of what is this party? We have Minthara, Shadowheart, and Astarion. All the evil. We're missing Lae'zel. I think Lae'zel's supposed to be evil too.
I to do? I'll see what I can learn.
Bad roll. It's a bad roll, unfortunately.
Still alive. So that's progress. How much farther can I go?
Who's a good kitty? Reach out to pet the cat or boo? I'll reach out to pet the cat. I might get scratched. Great.
We made it safe. Firm ground. Thanks to you. Won't forget it.
Oh, I don't need anything else. Thanks.
I deserve payment. Not for me, you'd be dead.
You forget. It was I who planned every step of our escape.
Oh, this a-hole.
But even Braun deserves recompense. Here, this should suffice.
That's not a nice way to greet a friend.
Friend is a strong word, don't you think? I'm a busy man. State your business.
What will you do when you get out of here?
I have plans in Baldur's Gate. The work of many years' labor that will finally bear fruit. You should look for me once we're in the city. The name Wolverine Bongle will be mentioned among many. I've little doubt.
Quite confident in yourself, aren't you?
If you'd accomplished half of what the Iron Hand gnomes have, you would be too.
What part do you play in the Iron Hand gnomes?
I am more than a part. I am its oil and gears. I am its purpose, its leader. We are inventors of the highest order, matched, perhaps, but never surpassed by the Gondians at the High House of Wonders. But our forebears were foolish, complicit with Saravok's madness over a century past. And so, we were banished. We still are to this day.
Saravok the Ballspawn?
The very one. It's the only mistake the Iron Hand gnomes ever made. And it cost us everything. I have fought tooth and nail to restore our reputation. Particularly against the Gondian detractors who live in glass houses. Our return to Baldur's Gate will usher in a new era for the Iron Hand gnomes. The realm deserves the benefit of our genius.
Alright, I'll leave you to it.
Appreciate it.
Great, we got 427 gold, which is not too bad, I guess. I mean, I can
Not
buy...
another ward, I hope. I'm better at subterfuge and spellcasting than babysitting.
Are you babysitting?
Wouldn't I like to know? I've asked the fellow many times, but he's not in a talking mood.
Judging by his uniform, he's someone of import. He was here, fresh from the shadows, when Isabel banished the curse here. Jaheira warned the others to steer clear, hence why I'm on door duty. You, on the other hand...
I'm not taking over for you. Oh, wait. Maybe I do want to. Why steer clear? Is he dangerous?
Don't think so. But we don't really know one way or the other. Better safe than sorry, Jaheira'd say. He clearly needs help. But we're stretched thin as is. He's just inside, if you want to give him a once-over.
Sure.
Daniel and me are climbing up a tree.
He seems unaware of you or his surroundings.
Let's identify the song.
It's from no songbook you know of. Likely an original.
Hey, Bella. What's up? I don't know. I'm kind of new. I've been at it for a couple months. Is that new? I don't know. You're a musician, aren't you? Alright, so let's observe his present condition. What's going on here?
The patient is physically well, but psychologically detached, dissociated from himself.
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe?
I'm gonna help you, alright?
Daniel and me are climbing up a tree.
Alright, so I need to... Okay, so I need to, I guess, find like some personal items of his. Could I probe his mind?
We are fearsome, black and red. We are living. We are dead.
I guess I lost my chance. What is that? Oh, that's Isabel. Okay. Alright, I'm looking for where I can find his stuff. But I guess it's not on the map. Might have to talk to someone. Harper's Testimonial, the last stand of Ketheric Thorn, chosen of Shar. The pursuant text describes a battle between Ketheric Thorn's faithful and magical Harper forces. I do not know what magic the dark justiciars summoned to our plane, but if it came from the weave, then let it be cursed for eternity. For 3 days we sieged the towers. For 3 days their dark bolts cleaved our ranks. And on the third day, as his men and women at last began to fall, Ketheric entered battle. Okay, so they sieged the towers. Okay, I see. Ooh, wall of fire. That's good. Man, these, like... I don't know, this portrait seems like a... Like, this portrait looks like it should be... It doesn't look like Renaissance or medieval. Well, I think it's supposed to be... Everything's like Renaissance in this setting. But this seems like a Regency or like, you know, 19th century portrait. Alright, is there... What was in the sack again?
Video veritato.
We are fearsome, black and red.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mum.
I need to focus on the front. Hopefully you and our friend inside are getting on well.
What is this guy's problem? I don't know this guy. I don't know the guy inside. I don't know where that attitude's coming from. Alright, guest log. What does this guest log say? Jorah and Claudette Amster, Ela Uhar, Boo and friend. Is that Minsk? Boo and Minsk? Mr. Plaque? Are these like the developers or I don't know. I don't know those names.
Keep a blade close.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Find out who it is and bring them to me. Yes, Mom.
Mine. Yes.
Let's get going.
All right, so I think I'll probably end it there. I'll end it there. We'll pick it up next time. And let's see, what are we gonna do? We're gonna explore talk to some more people. I'm sure I'm missing some people to talk to here. Talk to as many people as we can. Talk to Isabel. And then I don't know. I guess we're gonna we have to get the relic. So, but that's I guess we'll go get the relic or explore a little bit more. Because we have the lantern, so we could definitely kind of explore the shadow region. Alright. I'll see you guys next time.